'twas midnight on the stormy deep. This solitary watch I keep, and think of her I left behind, and ask if she's still true and kind. Oh, the deep, deep sea may us divide, and I may be another's bride, although my thoughts will sometimes stray on thee when thou art far away. I never shall forget the day when I was forced to go away. Her little hand in mine she pressed, and clasped me to her loving breast. Oh, the deep, deep sea may us divide, and I may be another's bride, although my thoughts will sometimes stray on thee when thou art far away. Oh, Willie, don't go back to sea. There's other girls as good as me. Oh, yes, there's gold and silver high. Oh, don't go where the bullets fly. So fare you well, I'd rather make my home upon some icy lake, for the southern sun refused to shine, as a trusted love proved false to mine.
Now, the number we're going to sing for you this time is one of the first numbers that ever I heard a member of the Carter family sing. It's an old Indian number, 143.
Along came the FFV, the swiftest on the line, running o'er the Sino road, just 20 minutes behind, running into Seville headquarters on the line, receiving their strict orders from a station just behind. Running into Hampton, the engineer was there. George Allen was his name, with curly golden hair. His foreman, Jack Dixon, was standing by his side, awaiting for strict orders while in the cab to ride. George's mother came to him with a bucket on her arm, saying, "My darling son, be careful how you run, for many a man has lost his life by trying to make lost time. And if you run your engine right, you'll get there just on time." Mother, I know your advice is good, and later I'll take heed. I think my engine is all right, I'm sure that she will speed o'er this road I mean to go at the rate of a cannonball. And when I blow for the stockyard gate, I'm started against the rock she crashed. Upside down the engine turned, poor George's breast it smashed. His head was against the far box door, the flames were rolling high. I'm glad I was born for an engineer on the C&O road to die. The doctor said to Georgie, my darling boy, be still. Your life may yet be saved if it is God's blessed will. Oh no, said George, that will not do. I want to die so free. I want to die for the engine I love, 143. The doctor said to Georgie, your life cannot be saved. Murdered up on a railroad and laid in a lonesome grave. His face was covered up with blood, his eyes you could not see. And the very last words for Georgie said was, near my God to thee.
Mrs. Jimmie Rogers, we're happy to say that she's back again, and we'll hear a word from her. Mrs. Rogers.
Well, thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here. Of course, I love to visit with the Carter family, my old friends and very dear friends. And I have some news for the listeners. We find that through the years, the mail from all of the English-speaking countries of the world, the Jimmie Rogers fans are also, most of them, the Carter family fans. And they have requested that we get together and give them a record. That's just exactly what we did. And if you want to get in on our visit, just pick up the record. It's entitled, Mrs. Jimmie Rogers Visits the Carter Family. We had a wonderful time together making it, and I just hope that you enjoy having it in your home.
Well, Mrs. Rogers, we're sure happy to have you with us, and I'm going to sing one of Jimmie's songs that he sang, Soldier and His Sweetheart.
Well, thank you, Sara. I'd love to hear it.
Thank you. Once I had a sweetheart brave and true. His hair was dark and curly, his loving eyes were blue. He told me that he loved me, and he often proved it so. And he often came to see me when the evening sun was low. But they took him away to this awful German war. And when he came to say goodbye, my heart did overflow. He said, goodbye, little darling, to France I must go. He takes a golden finger ring and he placed it on my hand. Said, remember me, little darling, when I'm in no man's land. He promised he would write to me, that promise he kept true. And when I read this letter from him, I pray the war is through. The second letter I got from him, the war was just the third one wrote by his captain, my darling dear was dead. I'll keep all his letters, I'll keep his gold ring too, and I'll always live a single life for the soldier who was so true.
Carter family, I'd like to hear you sing one of your old railroad songs. Sing it for me, and I'd like to dedicate it to the memory of my Jimmie.
A wild and western hobo who left his happy home started out on a western trip all by himself alone. Up on this western trip we're going to have lots of fun, but upon this western trip this is the song he sung. I stepped up on a platform, smoking a cheap cigar, waiting to catch a freight train, to catch an empty car. I buttoned my coat up closely, walked off down the track. I crossed the steps of a sleeper car, I never did look back. They put me off at Danville, got stuck on a Danville girl. You bet your life she's out of sight, she wore those Danville curls. She wore her hat on the back of her head like high-toned people do. If the western train goes through this town, I'll bid that girl adieu. My pocketbook is empty, my heart is filled with pain. 10,000 miles away from home, we're going an old freight train.
Thanks so much, folks. That's just the kind of songs Jimmie loved and sang so much. It's really good to be with you here and to listen to you once more.
Joe, I see you're pretty handy with that guitar. What do you got in line next?
Oh, I think it's You're My Wildwood Rose.
Think that's a good one, don't you?
Yeah.
Well,
I say we give it a try.
all right. You scratch off on that thing.
Okay.
Last night while in a dream, I was happy in my home. I woke to find you rambling, my pretty Wildwood Rose. You are my Wildwood Rose. my pretty Wildwood Rose. Why do you keep on round, my pretty Wildwood Rose? Years have passed and gone. Why do you treat me so? I've waited long in sorrow, my pretty Wildwood Rose. You are my Wildwood Rose, my pretty Wildwood Rose. Why do keep on rambling, my pretty Wildwood Rose?
This number, I believe, is one of Sara's number, Railroading on the Great Divide.
19 and 16 I started to roam out in the west, no money, no. I went drifting along with the tide. I landed on the Great Divide, railroading on the Great Divide. Nothing around me but Rockies and skies. There you'll find me as years go by, railroading on the Great Divide. Ask any old-timer from old Cheyenne, railroad in Wyoming, the best in the land. The long steel rails, the short cross ties I laid across the Great Divide, railroading on the Great Divide. Nothing around me but Rockies and skies. There you'll find me as years go by, railroading on the Great Divide. As I looked out across the breeze, number 3 coming the fastest on wheels. Through old army she glides with pride and rolls across the Great Divide, railroading on the Great Divide. Nothing around me but Rockies and skies. There you'll find me as years go by, railroading on the Great Divide.
Sara, isn't that one that you wrote yourself?
Yes, that's one of my own.
Okay, I think we have an old love song for you. I believe the titles of it, Last Letter, is that it?
That's right, Daddy.
Oh, why do you treat me as if I were only a friend? What have I done that makes you so different and cold? Sometimes I wonder if you'll be contented again. when I am withered and old. I cannot offer you diamonds or mansions so fine. I cannot offer you clothes that your young body craves. But if you say that you long to forever be mine, think of the heartaches, the tears, and the sorrow you'll save. While I am writing this letter, I think of the past and of the promises you are breaking so free. But to this cold world I'll soon say my farewell at last. I will be gone when you get this last letter from me.
And we have for you this time an old love song, The Curtains of Night.
When the curtains of night are pinned back with a star and the beautiful moon climbs the sky and the dewdrops of heaven are kissing the rose, it is then that my memory flies. As if on the wings of a beautiful dove, in haste with a message it bears, to bring you a kiss of affection and say, I'll remember you, love, in my prayer. Go wherever you will, over land, over sea, I will share all your sorrows and cares. And at night when I kneel by my bedside to pray, I'll remember you, love, in my prayer. I have loved you too fondly to ever forget the words you have spoken to me. With a kiss of affection still warm on my lips, when you told me how true you would be. Go wherever you will, over land, over sea, I will share all your sorrows and cares. And at night when I kneel by my bedside to pray, I'll remember you, love, in my prayer. As the heavenly angels are guarding the good, as God has ordained them to do, in answer to prayers I have offered for you, I know there is one watching you. Go wherever you will, over land, over sea, I will share all your sorrows and cares. And at night when I kneel by my bedside to pray, I'll remember you, love, in my prayers. And may its bright spirit go with you through life, to guide you up heaven's bright stairs, to meet with the one who has loved you so true, and remembered you, love, in her prayers.
We're going to play for you a number this time. It's been one of the Carter family's leading numbers, and it's a Wildwood Flower.
Oh, I'll twine with my mangles and wave in black hair. With the roses so red and the lilies so fair, and the myrtle so bright with the emerald dew, the pale and the leader and eyes look like blue. I will dance, I will sing, and my love shall be gay. I will charm every heart, in his crown I will sway. When I woke from my dreaming, my idols were clay. All portion of love had all flown away. Oh, he taught me to love him and promised to love, and to cherish me over all others above. How my heart is now wandering, no misery can tell. He's left me no warning, no words of farewell. He taught me to love him and call me his flower, that was blooming to cheer him through life's dreary hour. Oh, I long to see him and regret the dark hour. He's gone and neglected this pale wildwood flower.
We have a number coming up here for you. We recorded several years ago, and we made some different changes on it, and I think this recording will prove out very successful. And the number is the Wabash Cannonball.
From the wide Pacific to the broad Atlantic shore, she climbed Flowery Mountain o'er the hills and by the shore. Although she's tall and handsome, she's known quite well of all. She's a regular combination, the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, hear the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodland, o'er the hills and by the shore. Through the rush of the mighty engines, hear the lonesome hobo's call, while traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Eastern states are dandies, so the western people say, from New York to St. Louis, Chicago by the way. From the lakes of Minnesota, where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, hear the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodland, o'er the hills and by the shore. Through the rush of the mighty engines, hear the lonesome hobo's call, while traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. I have rode the Icy Limited, also the Royal Blue, across eastern country on Elkhorn number 2. I have rode those highball trains from coast to coast, that's all, I have found no equals to the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jangle, hear the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodland o'er the hills by the shore. Through the rush of the mighty engines, hear the lonesome hobo squall, while traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. And here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever be, and long be remembered by the courts of Tennessee. For he's a noble rounder till the curtain round him falls. We'll carry him back to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, hear the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodland o'er the hills and by the shore. Through the rush of the mighty engines, hear the lonesome hobos call, while traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball.
Slowly falling, and dear, I am recalling the brighter days when you were by my side. Now that we have parted, I'm blue and broken hearted. Please come on home and maybe I won't cry. Raindrops, pretty little raindrops, makes me think, my dear, of tears I've shed, falling on my window pane. I know I'll never be the same without you. I wish that I were dead. Someday when you're lonely, you'll find you need me only. Just think of all the things you've done to me. I'll be gone and left you. I hope I can forget you, for your lovely face no more I'll see. Raindrops, pretty little raindrops, makes me think, my dear, of tears I've shed, falling on my window pane. I know I'll never be the same without you. I wish that I were dead. I wish I was a sparrow, and maybe then tomorrow I'd fly away where all is peace and quiet, where raindrops won't be falling, and I can hear you calling, and I can close my eyes and sleep at night. Raindrops, pretty little raindrops, makes me think, my dear, of tears I've shed, falling on my window pane. I know I'll never be the same without you. I wish that I were dead.
is all, and I'll be free, and we'll start our lives anew. I hold your memory so close to me, 2 more years and I'll be free. While you are out beneath the moonlit skies, I'll sit and I'll stare at these walls. I think of you, sweetheart, and days gone by, and I know 2 more years is all. I think of you, sweetheart, and I feel blue, and I wonder if you're thinking of me. I know there's something to look forward to, 2 more years and I'll be free. I've been in this old jail for 19 years, and it seems like 90 to me. 24 more months for me to do, 2 more years and I'll be free.
Now, we're kind of getting lined up here with a little noise and one thing and another, but it's nothing to get disturbed at, I guess. The guitar is sort of getting out of line a little, but we're going to sort of take a rest on this program. I see Sara and Jeanette has mostly got the program lined out this time, and let's see, I believe
it's going to be the broken engagement, Danny.
Okay.
They were standing by the window as the breeze did kiss her cheek. He had waited long in silence, waited long for her to speak. When at last he whispered softly, as she raised those tear-stained eyes, with a look so full of angry that it filled him with surprise. Oh, they say you love another, that you never did love me. If those words be true, my darling, I'll forever set you free. Oh, they're true, my dear, he answered, by the shining stars above. When they told you my intention, then they told you of my love. When we meet as strangers on the streets, just pass me by. But don't think that I don't love you, for to save your life I'd die. Oh, he's gone, her pale lips quivered, left me standing at the gate. Tell him for me, sister, that his message came too late. He was standing by her casket as he looked upon her face. Then he realized that he loved her, and no one could take her place.
Here, just want to our later numbers. It hasn't been out before the public yet much, and it is sung by Sara and Jeanette and the group, and it's Beautiful Isle Over the Sea.
I will not be your sweetheart, I'll tell you the reason why. My mama's always told me to pass the drunkard by. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. There's someone waiting for me. Some say there's pleasure in courting. What pleasure is it to me? For the boy I love so dearly has turned his back on me. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. There's someone waiting for me. Now, young man, I will tell you, if you want my heart, my hand, you'd better quit your drinking and be a sober man. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. There's someone waiting for me. Go prove yourself, be faithful. Go prove yourself, be true. And sometime in the future, perhaps I'll marry you. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. Beautiful isle o'er the sea, o'er the sea. There's someone waiting for me.
Well, there's another old number, Beautiful Isle Over the Sea.